What up, y'all? All my universal free spirits out there. Welcome back. Nighttime edition. I usually hit y'all in the morning with that sunlight. I got the candles lit. Had a good day. Had an alright day, but started out with some news that we lost EIU legend, the EIU legend that all of us can relate to, that all of us can tie ourselves back into. Old legendary ball coach Bob Spoo, and did 25 plus years from 1987 to 2011. Coached our school. Long tenure, you know. They don't usually do that in these days. That don't usually happen too much in these days with the coaching and the way society's set up. You get about 3 years to win. Tyrone Willingham, you got to go. So shout out to Coach Spoo. My man did 25 years, my man. But yeah, I want to talk about transformation, man. I want to talk about how Coach experienced the big transformation and how energy does not die. Energy is not destroyed. It's merely moved on from one particle to the next. So once you understand that, you understand that Coach Spoo energy ain't destroyed. Coach Spoo energy is never dissipated. Just his physical shell, just his physical body has deteriorated, but the spirit still carries on, still frequent and vibrating to a higher dimension, to a higher level, to rise back up to the ninth dimension and possibly repeat this again in another form. He was a great man. He was great energy and great love and great care, so that might allow him to even stay up there. Might not have to repeat this and come back and do this again in another form since he impacted so many lives. And once he died, all of us that were underneath his tree or underneath his tutelage or underneath him, once he died and he goes up, he take a piece of all of us with him. So a piece of all of us is lifting him up and making him light and pushing him up higher. So the more people he impacted down here the way that he did, in the manner that he did, is allowing him to be elevated real high. We all giving him a lot of energy and elevating him real high on a very high dimension up there. So Bob Spool is approaching God energy and God status with this energy that we're giving him right now. It's probably higher than God status with the energy that we're giving him right now. So with that being said, that energy, since he's up there with that energy and he take a piece of us with him, we all lifting him up. So that energy is coming back. That energy, we're able to tap into that energy. You are able to tap into that energy. I am able to tap into that energy and receive that energy with my piece. That's what coach. I can receive that and know how to utilize that and embrace that and talk to the old ball coach. Go to the dream world and speak with old ball coach. Sit back and remember some stuff and ask a couple questions that, never got a chance to ask. We didn't have too many one-on-one conversations, me and old coach. But a couple of them that we did, he talked to me one. I remember like two great talks, two great ones. He talked to me about. He was like, "Well, Terrence, I don't understand why you and Noah just can't get along. I don't understand what's the problem there. He's a great coach. Well, he's young, but he's gonna be a great coach, and you're a great player. So why can't you two get along? Why can't you figure it out?" And I was like, Coach, I just don't know, Coach. I don't know. But looking back, I was stubborn and bullheaded. Couldn't tell me nothing. Couldn't get nothing through. I knew what I knew. I knew everything. You know what I'm saying? When you know, you limit yourself. You limit yourself and you limit your potential. When you open yourself up to knowing that you don't know, mm, yes. When you open yourself up to knowing that you do not know everything, that's when you can grow. That's when you ain't leveled off. You ain't hit that plateau. I had hit that plateau when I was there. But coach always tried to talk me through it. Remember how I got into some trouble. I had to talk to him one time. He was like, I don't understand. It just never happens. I just never expect that from you. It just never happens. I would have never thought. What do we do? I don't. Coach had my back 2,000%. Shout out to coach. And then we had one more talk where it was like we just had to talk about like our future. Like we had those end of the year meetings and stuff like that. He just had to talk to me, man. We just had to have a real talk about real stuff. Like, what do you want out of life? Where do you see yourself in it? Are you gonna? Do you plan to play professional? Do you? You know, just really got into me, and I really didn't feel no pressure. I felt the compilation to answer those questions, and we you know what I'm saying. We had that, so coach had that connection. You know what I'm saying, and nobody had. I didn't respect nobody on that level the way I respected that man. Like, yeah, I would disrespect my coach, my position coach, but oh, if it made it up to coach, oh nah, dead that. It's done deal. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no problem, ain't no issue. But hey, coach ain't never have to yell at me because I did what I was supposed to do. He respected me, I respected him, and hey, we had a great relationship. So we just kept it great. Just kept it on the up and up. I vibrated high, he vibrated high. So we vibrated high together and we got a lot of good stuff done. A lot of my teammates were the same way. So hey, I just appreciate the environment, the atmosphere that we had at Eastern Illinois. I just appreciate all the knowledge that I gained. That library was a wonderful tool for me. I appreciate that. I got a lot of knowledge in there. Spent a lot of time in there, not just on the computers either. Like, I walk around, read those books, and pull out this section of books, go to this section. So, hey, shout out to the library at Eastern Illinois too, man. Hey, but yeah, the transformation. Coach made that big transformation, man. He up there. We got energy up there with him. So when you're thinking about him, that energy might be coming to you. You know what I'm saying? You thinking about him, that energy might come to you. Don't be scared of that. Embrace that. That's coach coming back to you. Embrace every aspect of it. It ain't scary. It ain't voodoo. Embrace every aspect of it. When you find yourself thinking about coach and you catch a certain time or like it, I'm trying to tell you, that energy gonna come back and speak to you because that energy is never destroyed. It never dies. It's just a physical body. He's not gonna come to you in the physical coach spool form anymore. He'll come to you in a sign, a person, a place, a thing. He'll come to you like that. So pay attention, be aware, and know that Coach Spoo energy is always with us. Always with us through transformation. Every time we die, it's a transformation. Every time we was a thought in our parents' brain, in our dad's brain, and left out of his body. That's the first death. That's the first transformation. That's one first dimension. Go into the seed. That sperm cell is that thought and that idea. It goes into the seed. One breaks through there, carries the thought through there. Boom. It dies into that egg. That's the second transformation. That's 2D. That's the second death. The third one, we harbor into the mama womb. We grew up in there. We bake in there. And come out, boom, into the born into the world. Leave that world we was in her stomach and come out into this real world. That's physical. That's the 3D. That's the third dimension. That's the third death, and that's where we all at. Coach just moved on to 4D and above because once you leave here, we don't know what's outside of that. We don't know what's outside of that. We just know that that energy is never destroyed. It just merely moved on from one particle to the next. So it may take another form. It may take a higher form. So we don't know what form it's taking. But hey, if that energy come to you, pay attention because they want to use you and they want you to utilize it. They want you to be successful. So coach wanted everybody to have success. So when that energy comes to you, you know that's a success energy. That's a love energy. That's a caring energy when that comes to you. So utilize that. That's for you. That's why we met. That's why we met coach. That's why we know coach like that. That's why we know him and associated with him. to the level and the degree that we are. Now, keep sticking with me. See y'all at the top. And I kind of like this night message, man. You know, got the robe on, you know, feeling very Yoda, feeling very you know what I'm saying? Make it do what they do, you know what I'm saying? Very Floyd Mayweather too, you know. Hey, check me out. I'm gonna catch y'all at the top. See y'all next video. Transformation. Universal free spirits, we out of here.